All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1059, Ricardo case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right. Ms. Ricardo,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes. Well, I brought my husband, Benny, for child support.
We're not
we have
actually,
4 kids.
we're separated, Your Honor.
We are still married, though. We have 4 kids, and he is zero responsible, and I need help.
I don't know what you talk about being zero
Excuse me,
responsible.
sir.
She's accusing me of stuff that is not true. I'm very responsible.
She
Your
hasn't
Honor.
said more than 3 words,
Exactly.
though. You haven't even given her a chance to speak.
Whatever.
Excuse me, are you referring to me saying whatever, or are you referring to her?
No, Your Honor, I'm not. I was kind of just, that's one of my catchphrases. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, you might want to catch that mouth and keep it to yourself because, you know, there's no need to be disrespectful to me. I haven't done anything. It's my job to listen to what you all are saying and then make the best decision
I got
Your
it.
Honor,
for the
this
children.
is the type of attitude I have to deal with. Every time I try to call him, every time I try asking for help, every time I try to ask him, hey, you know, at least call your kids, try to see, you know, if they're okay.
And how many kids do you all have?
4.
4
we have
kids.
4 kids. We have 2 girls and 2 boys.
I don't
it's
even know if
ridiculous.
one of them is mine, Your Honor. I don't even know if one of them is mine. One of them, the last one, that's the camel.
Hold up. Did Benny just imply the last child isn't his because of the drummer? That's not just a bombshell, it's a full-on courtroom grenade. Instead of DNA results, he's relying on a hunch and some wild backstage speculation. Let's be clear. Accusing your spouse of infidelity in front of a judge without proof? That's reckless. And using it as a way to dodge child support? That's dangerous territory. It's not just about feelings here, it's about facts, and the court needs more than gossip to decide whose child this really is.
The straw that broke the camel's back, that last one. Because my drummer might have something to do with that. He was beating more than just drums.
Wow. I'm running out of tea up here. Ma'am,
No.
continue with your story.
So he is, like I said, zero responsible. And we have been together for 15 years. He has been bringing people in and out of the house all the time, all these musicians, people he works with. I'm a teacher.
What does he do for a living?
He's a R&B singer.
Oh, okay.
He has a group.
Okay.
He started making it big, making all this money.
Here's where the story gets even messier. According to her, the moment Benny hit it big in music, he hit the eject button on their marriage. Suddenly, she's flooded with calls from women claiming to be with him. It's classic. Fame, fortune, and fidelity don't always go hand in hand. But legally, extramarital affairs don't absolve child support. The court doesn't care if Benny was serenading side chicks. What matters is whether he's financially supporting his children. And, based on her story, he's been MIA in more ways than one.
And then he decides he wants to leave me. And then I start receiving calls from all these girls, you know, saying, hey, you know, I'm with him or whatever. I'm with Benny, you know, I don't care if he's your husband or whatever. And I'm thinking, what's going on? You know, because I didn't know about all these girls before that. And I asked him about it.
That's how we met, Jackie.
We
met because you was a
I always ask you
groupie.
about it, and you always deny everything. But you know what? You are not responsible with your kids. I don't care if you're doing all these girls, okay? I need your help, money-wise. That's the type of attitude I have to deal with. He ignores everything I say. And my last kid is our kid, okay? I don't know. He just made up a whole story about a drummer.
That kid don't even look like me, Your Honor. He don't even look like me. Yeah, he dark like me, but he don't got my eyes. Look into my eyes, Your Honor. If you was to see my kid, you wouldn't think that these eyes was his eyes, because it ain't my kid.
This might be one of the wildest paternity arguments we've heard. Benny says the kid doesn't have his eyes, so he must not be his. That's not how genetics or the law works. Courts don't test for eye contact, they test for DNA. If Benny's serious about this claim, he should have filed for a paternity test, not thrown shade in open court. And let's be real, bringing up a child for years and then suddenly denying them when money's on the line, that's not just legally shaky, it's morally cold.
He's
Jackie.
he's light-skinned, but, you know, he has some Latin in him, too.
I couldn't tell by the eyes.
Well, you know, I can't help that, yo.
So that is the reason I'm bringing him to court today. I need help with my 4 kids.
Okay. It sounds like you all need a lot more help than just with me here today. Benny, was it?
Yes, it's Benny, Your Honor.
Benny, it's your turn. You know, tell me what
look,
your side is.
She wants all this money from me, and the truth of the matter is, Your Honor, it sounds like a lot of money, but I got other kids to take care of too. You know,
All right.
She ain't the only one. She knew I had kids before we got married.
No, I didn't.
Now let's talk about.
Now you calling me a liar?
Yeah, you are a liar.
I ain't a liar. You
yes,
a liar.
you are. You never
a
told me
bold-faced
that.
liar. She a bold-faced
No,
liar,
you
Your
never
Honor.
told me this. After our second child,
What is a
then you started
bold-faced
coming.
liar exactly?
Just look at her face and look how bold she is with what's coming out her mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, Benny, we're going to focus on the facts, okay? We are not going to name call or anything like that. That does not help the situation. Now, my question to you is, how much money are you making?
My net worth is only $500K.
Only?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I got some investments that the money's tied up in, and I can't get it out right now. And taking care of these other 2 for sure that I know is mine. It's hard out there. It's hard out there for an entertainer.
So you all have 4 kids together, and you have 2 other
I have
children?
2 other children, yeah.
All right. How are those the only 2 children that? So you have a total of 6 kids.
I lost
More.
count. So, but you know,
And I
know
never knew
for 2
about
for
all
sure.
this.
Wait a minute. You lost count of the number of children that you.
You know things are bad when someone loses count of their own children. Benny casually admits he thinks he has 6, but he's not entirely sure. That's not just embarrassing, it's alarming. In court, this signals a lack of involvement and accountability. Every child deserves to be seen, known, and cared for. If you can't even count your kids, how can you claim you're supporting them? The judge's reaction says it all. This isn't just about numbers, it's about a pattern of detachment, and that doesn't sit well in a courtroom.
You know, it was.
And you all been married 15 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, when I was younger, it was some stuff that you know,
And
I'm
I
an
never
entertainer,
knew about
you know.
it, Your Honor. He never told me any of this.
So I was on some of that medicinal stuff that was for my eyesight, because I asked you to look in my eyes and you could see that some of the stuff. But anyway, the medicinal stuff that I was using,
wasn't sure what I saw,
It did
actually.
something. It did something, and I kind of lost count. But I know for 2 for sure
Okay. So.
that I'm taking care of.
2? Oh my God. You're unbelievable.
So, this is what we're going to do. Health insurance. Who pays it?
Me.
You don't pay health insurance making $500,000?
I told you, Your Honor, my money is wrapped up in things, and I'm trying to make more money for all of us,
Excuses.
even the one that ain't.
Here's a telling moment: health insurance. Benny makes $500,000, yet he isn't covering his kids' health care. His excuse? The money's tied up. But tied up where? Kids don't stop needing braces, doctor visits, and prescriptions just because your funds are locked in investments. Courts expect parents to prioritize their children's immediate needs, not future business deals. The fact that mom is paying nearly $950 a month for 5 people out of pocket? That's not just financial strain. It's a huge red flag in Benny's column.
Mine.
Health insurance isn't important to you for your children?
It's important, but isn't it best for a man to plan for the whole future of his children? That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean,
I
I agree with that.
I'm just a simple man.
They need to be healthy, though.
Yeah, well, she got health insurance for the kids.
I'm a
Didn't I help
teacher.
you get the braces and all that?
No.
Because kid running around whistling up whenever it's taught.
First visit he helped only. After that, it was
Wow.
all me.
Wow.
Well, the kid don't whistle no more when he talks.
Okay.
Embarrassing me on stage, talking about he want to be a rapper, and he whistling while he talking, while he rapping. What kind of...
This moment is heartbreaking. Benny mocks his son's dream of becoming a rapper because the child used to whistle when he talked, due to a dental issue. Instead of supporting him, he publicly shames him. Imagine how that child would feel hearing this. Courts aren't just evaluating dollars, they're watching demeanor. And this shows a serious lack of emotional support. Parenting isn't just about paying for braces, it's about lifting your kids up, not breaking them down. This line may have gotten a laugh in court, but for the judge, it speaks volumes.
What rapper is that whistle when they rap?
A whistle
a whistling rapper? Yeah,
Yeah.
He wanted to be a...
Sound like a good career to me.
Nah, that wasn't gonna fly.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you were a parent and placed braces on your child's teeth.
I sure did.
Okay. Miss Ricardo, how much is health insurance a month?
I pay around $950
$950. Okay. And
for
it's
5 of us.
5. Okay. That was my next question. All right. All right, I have that. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to start some child support. Okay.
I ain't got no money, Your Honor. It's wrapped up.
You just said I make $500,000, and if my memory serves me correctly, you said it like it was just a little bit of money.
It is.
Well, you know, you're gonna pay your kids a little bit of this money too, okay?
If you hadn't been sleeping around so much.
Well, ma'am, we are not going to entertain
It's about time you
what
told
he
her.
did. You know, it's a lot I could have said to you too, especially when you had me look into your eyes. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be looking at. But the point of it is, you all are here today. She has a legitimate reason to be here. You should be paying some child support to her. Now, ma'am, I don't know how much money you thought you were going to be looking at, but you understand you're not entitled to all $500,000, right?
I mean, we have 4 kids together.
I mean, you understand that the law doesn't allow him.
Let's recap. Benny, an R&B artist with a $500,000 net worth, just got ordered to pay child support for 4 children, after trying to deny one, mock another, and downplay his role as a father. The judge saw right through the excuses, the vague investments, the tied-up money, and the eye color theories. At the end of the day, no matter how famous you are or how many kids you think you have, the law doesn't bend for bad dads. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Justice doesn't pull punches, and neither do we.
To pay you child support based on $500,000, right?
How much is it,
So
Judge?
how much is it?
How much is it?
His salary is capped. He actually is based under Texas law. His net resources are capped at $9,220 a month.
$9,000?
What?
$9,000?
$9,200, yes.
That ain't even fair.
Do you must not really understand
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
not
saying.
understanding.
$500,000, right?
That's what your cap.
That will make your monthly $41,000. That's how much you make. Because according to the law, can't make you pay child support based on $41,000 a month. That would make your child support ridiculously expensive. So it caps at $9,200, which means your child support will be extremely low. You understand that?
That ain't low.
You don't want to pay child support at all.
No, that's not
You
true,
just
Your
want to
Honor.
waste my time and sit up and
He doesn't
have
want
all
responsibility.
$500,000 coming to you and not going to your kids. That is not going to happen.
Can we get a paternity test? Can this be?
Oh my God.
I need a paternity test for that. I asked him if I prove that ain't my child. If I brought the drummer in and you looked at that drummer
He's making
face
no
to
sense.
face.
Listen, you can do whatever it is that you want to do at a later date. You did not petition this court to ask for a DNA test. So no, we are not doing a DNA test. You all are married. A child born of the
separated.
marriage, even if you're separated, a child born of the marriage is considered to be that of the spouse. You all are married. You have 4 kids since you've been married. Guess what? You're the father. Now, based on that $9,200 cap and giving him credit for the other children that he has, that brings his net to, like I said, the $9,200. Health insurance would be $380 half, so it's for 4 kids. 4 kids. You said it's health insurance for 5 people, right?
Yes.
So it's $190 per child. That's $760. You all split that. So it's $380 that he needs to reimburse you monthly for that.
That's it, Your Honor?
That's it.
Oh my God.
That's
I need more
it.
help
So
than
his
that.
child support would
And
be.
I need more, because you know you can afford more than that.
No, I
If
can't.
you were a good dad,
Excuse
you would
me,
give me
excuse
more.
me. I'm
See
giving my
that?
ruling. Let me finish
You need
my
to put her
ruling.
in contempt of court, Your Honor.
I'm about to put both of you in contempt. How about
I-
that? Now, child support is set at $2,796 a month. That's all you get.
Let me understand this. If I have more
Always
kids,
get it your way.
if I get more kids, she get less money? Because I think I remember about 4 or 5 other ones.
Because I think that's what you want to
that
do.
It's coming back to me now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
my
think I got
next
about
case
7.
is getting ready to come in here and talk to me now. So I'm actually done with this case. Is there anything further?
No.
No, I think I just got rid
This
of
is
it.
ridiculous. I need more
What's
money
so
than that.
ridiculous about it?
Because he has a lot of money that he can help me more with. I mean, $300? Really? For 4 kids?
For health insurance, yes.
That's not right.
This is the law.
That's not right.
I should have just kept her. They said it's cheaper to keep her.
Well, you know what? It's cheaper to
Hey.
go
But if
ahead
you
and
were a
exit my
different person,
courtroom.
then you would just
so
help
if there's
me
nothing
because-
further, you all are dismissed.